Hello and welcome to my car. Today is actually Valentine's Day when I'm filming this, and I was thinking about ideas for what to post this week, especially with it being Valentine's Day. And I was thinking there's so many new romance releases that I'm so psyched for. I always keep track on my Goodreads of books that are coming out that I know I want to read, and I just felt like this week and last week there was so many books that I was super excited about. So I thought, what better way to treat myself on Valentine's Day than to go book shopping? And I want to take you. So we're gonna go to Barnes & Noble. I'm gonna shop around and then we're gonna do a haul. I'm very, very excited. I have a list of books that I definitely wanna find, but who knows, maybe we'll find some other books as well. I'm not quite sure, but I'm excited and I'm taking you with me, so let's go. To check out, but I'm just gonna do one more lap just to be sure. Got the goods. We're gonna do a full haul of everything I got when I get home, so let's drive home. So I ended up leaving Barnes & Noble with 5 new books, 4 of which I had kind of already mentally prepared myself to buy, and one that was kind of a surprise purchase. So I'm gonna walk you through what these books are. Starting out, we have Two Can Play by Ali Hazelwood. This is a new release that just came out on Tuesday, and I believe this was an audiobook that she had published for audio only, and it was smaller originally. It's still a pretty thin book, so I think it's more of a novella, but she had released this on audio and then decided to expand it a little bit and release it as a paperback. So I'm super excited. I'm not a huge audiobook person, so I wasn't really planning to read it or listen to it until I heard it was going to be in paperback, but now that it is, I'm so excited. This follows a girl who's going to be designing a video game, but the person on her team doing the video game with her is like her arch nemesis, which just sounds like a perfect Ali Hazelwood book in all honesty. Like, I know I'm gonna eat this up, and it's so small. Like, I could read this in one sitting, so super excited for this one. Next book on my list is Catch Her If You Can by Tessa Bailey. This is the 5th book in her Big Shot series. I don't know if there's gonna be more, because like I didn't even know there was gonna be 5, but I've been really enjoying this series. It's kind of like a sports romance series, but the books are very like light and easy reads. I am actually quite excited for this one though, because the characters in it were introduced in the last book in the series, so it kind of already dragged me in without me even knowing much. But I do know it follows a Yankees pitcher, so he's the baseball star, and his childhood crush who he's been in love with forever, who's struggling, having family issues, and he kind of wants to be her knight in shining armor is the vibe that I'm getting, but I know I'm gonna eat this up. And this one also has the really cute edges, and it looks like it's an engagement ring. Is this like a marriage of convenience? What starts as a marriage of convenience soon ignites, growing into something much hotter. I'm so smart, you know? The next book that I grabbed today, I'm so excited. This is Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. Now, this book I actually haven't read yet and I haven't purchased yet because it only came out in hardcover initially. And all of my other Abby books are in paperback, and it was just gonna drive me insane if you guys just watched my bookshelf tour I put up. Like, I'm very particular about the paperbacks versus the hardbacks, everything. So I had never purchased it. I was gonna read it on Kindle, I just never did. I didn't realize that it had been published in paperback now, so I'm so stoked. I cannot wait to read this. I do think this is sort of like an enemies to lovers vibe. I'm honestly not 100% sure, but if you guys read this, let me know. I've read like all of Abby's other books. I'm a huge fan, so I just know I'm gonna love this one. But yeah, super excited. And I love the colors on that one. Oh my gosh, this next one might just be my next read. I'm so excited about it. This is The Wild Card by Stephanie Archer. It's the 5th book in her Vancouver Storm series, which is just one of my favorite series. It's a hockey series. I'm obsessed with it. I love everything about it. And this book I'm super excited for. This is Dad's best friend, and he's the coach of the hockey team that she starts working for. Whole crazy thing. They also were in a previous book in the series, so you kind of got a sneak peek into what their vibe is. And I feel like she believes that he does not like her at all, but I think it's probably going to end up being quite the opposite. So yeah, I'm super excited. I also just love like the color scheme on these books, and they all look so pretty next to each other. I have the rest of the series on my shelves, so I know this is gonna look super pretty. Okay, and last book. This was the only copy at the store, and I was actually kind of nervous they weren't gonna have it because I'm never sure if they carry this author at Barnes & Noble, but they did have a decent amount of her books. This is Promise Me by Sarah Kate. This is the 2nd book in the Sinful Manor series. This is actually an MM romance, and I believe it's childhood friends to lovers. I read the 1st book in this series. It's like a companion novel series, so none of the books really relate to each other, but I believe it follows a family, and everyone in the family has their own book, like every sibling. So this follows one of the brothers named Declan. That's really all I know about it, but I do know it's MM. I believe something ends up happening where they cross a line and then years go on and they don't see each other and then they suddenly end up back in each other's lives. Sounds like something I would love to read. Like that's a plot that I will eat up every time. So yeah, super excited. I love Sarah Kate. I've read literally every single one of her books and this is her newest and I will be reading it very soon. So super excited. But yeah, so these are the 5 books that I ended up buying today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more shopping vlogs or reading vlogs, whatever you guys want to see, like please just let me know. I want to make content that you guys are also excited for. So yeah, leave me a comment down below. I hope you guys all had a good Valentine's Day. If you didn't, maybe get a new book. You can find some comfort between the pages of a romance book. That's always an option. But yeah, I love you guys and I will see you very, very soon in my next video. Bye.